Hello. Hey y'all. So I just wanted to come on real quick and talk about a few things and do a little divination and a little meditation. My eyes look pretty today. Okay. You guys. So today I want to talk about regular versus average and extraordinary. Hey, stop it. I feel as though I'm not a regular girl. I've never been a regular girl. I've never been normal. So therefore, regular just simply doesn't do it for me. It just doesn't. So I'm always searching for the mysterious. I'm always searching for the extraordinary. I'm always trying to aim to be above average, right? And for the longest time, I used to be upset with myself because I felt like my expectations were too high when it came to my relationships, whether it be friendships, romantic relationships, familial relationships, whatever. I just felt like my expectations were high, and I would always end up with my feelings hurt. And so I'm like, look, you just can't be expecting nothing from people. Like, you just gotta kind of take what they give you and keep it moving, because most people just ain't, they're not gonna have the same heart that you do. They're not gonna have the same mental capacity that you do. So, you just gotta take that for what it is and keep it going. Like, that's kind of how my mind frame was. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I came from walking the dog, and I live on the third floor. So, but I guess what I'm trying to say is there's nothing wrong with wanting more than the average. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be regular. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit weird. There's nothing wrong with aiming for, envisioning, and dreaming extraordinary dreams for yourself and your relationships. And I want you guys to let go of the guilt, the shame, the rejection, the abandonment, the fear of failure that keep you thinking and dreaming small, that keep you loving and feeling small, that keep you moving and speaking small. Okay? I want you to think beyond that, dream beyond that, and give yourself permission to do it, because you're capable. You can have it all. It's just a matter of patience, work, and time. Faith plays a factor too. Speaking of faith, that leads me into my next point, which is intention. Intention, 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 intention. Intention is everything, you guys. Intention is key. Without intent, there is nothing. You can do whatever kind of work you want to do. You can start whatever business you think you're going to start. You can do whatever kind of spiritual work you want to do. If your intent is not 100, guess what? You're not going to see the return. So ask yourself, what is the root of my intentions? Does that still fuel me? Am I still dreaming of that? Because you also want to pay attention to intent so that you don't manifest the wrong things. Like, for example, I work on a live streaming app, okay? And on that live streaming app, I was getting frustrated because I felt like I wasn't getting as many gifts as I wanted to get the payment tier that I wanted to hit. But I grew my business being on that live streaming app. And the original point of me going on that live streaming app was to gain more customers and grow my business. So when I thought back to the original intention, I'm like, hey, your intention was fulfilled. You just decided now that you have a new intention. So now we got to focus on what to do to fulfill that. Intention is key, okay? Identify, clarify, magnify your intentions, okay? That's all I'm saying on that, because I can go on and on all day. Hey, Danny, what's up, boo? It says no one's in here. So if you're in here, please drop a comment or something so I know that y'all are in here. But yeah, so that's intention. Another thing that I wanted to touch on, now that I just said that about intention, is written word and spoken word. You guys, there was a reason why I decided to go live on Wednesdays, okay? And I still have this urge to go live on Wednesdays. That's why I do the live for y'all, you know? But there's a part of me that just feels like Wednesday is the day when I should be the most visible for me, because I am ruled by Thoth. Like, that's, according to my birth chart, that's my main identifier other than Saturn, okay? And with that being said, Thoth is associated with Mercury, okay? And Wednesday is the day of Mercury, of thought, of communication. Creativity can even be included in Mercury. Technology. So with that being said, writing and speaking are perfect things to do on a Wednesday. But just in general, understand the timing that we're in, okay? We're in retrograde season. Pluto is in retrograde. Saturn is in retrograde. Jupiter is in retrograde right now. Yeah, those are outer body planets, but guess what? Post shadow goes on until the 7th of July, and in a couple months, Mercury will be right back in retrograde. Luckily, we don't have a Venus retrograde this year. I don't think we do anyways. But I'm just saying. Okay, so write stuff down. Doesn't always have to be, oh, I need to write my intentions. I need to write a to-do list. Fucking word dump. Just write down your feelings. Write down your thoughts. Get it out of your head, out of your body, onto the paper. And speak. Say what you need to say. Say how you feel. Express yourself freely, without shame, without guilt, without judgment, without trying to hold back because you think you're gonna hurt someone's feelings. Like, of course you don't want to just go around being an asshole, but don't hold back. Hold your tongue to spare someone else and be keeping that poison, that anger, that hurt, that sadness inside of you. And speak affirmations over yourself. I don't care if you want to wake up every day and say where the money resides. Find some affirmation to say to yourself so that you can dig a little bit deeper and speak life over yourself. There's everybody clowning and posting this and that about people saying grand rising, but grand rising is an affirmation. It affirms that your rising is grand, that you will have a grand day, that it is grand simply because you woke up this morning, okay? So I don't understand if I want to say grand rising, grand ascension, good morning. It's a matter of, do I want to use greeting and salutations or do I want to use affirmations? It's language, and there's power in language no matter what way you want to look at it, no matter how you want to word it. There is power in the word. Why the hell do you think that Christians are obsessed with the Bible? And when I say the word, of course, I don't necessarily mean the Bible, but I'm just saying, what is the Bible? Written word. It's a book. Okay? So write things down. Read books. And speak affirmation over yourself. I cannot tell y'all how important that is. It's so ridiculous that we have all this knowledge at our fingertips. We have all these things to consume on a day-to-day basis. We have everything to distract us and put our energy into, and yet the literacy rate is dropping. Read a book. If you don't want to pick up a book and read it, listen to a book. And journal. Take 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, and just word dump. If you don't want to journal prompt, if you don't want to think about what you're writing, just dump. And speak when you get in the shower at night after you've had a long day. Just when you get in the shower, just speak over yourself. Just, may anything that is negative that has attached itself to me be cleansed and washed down this drain. May my heart be pured and renewed for the day to come tomorrow. Just speak. I can't tell y'all how transformative that is. I mean, I come on here and I give y'all messages and I counsel y'all, but I have my depressed moments too. I have my moments where I'm in a funk too. I have my moments where I'm angry too. And guess what? Guess how I get through that? Journaling, affirmation, reading. That's it. Now, there's a multitude of other things that go into it, of course. Sometimes I fast. Sometimes I might do a little tarot reading. I did a relationship tarot reading on myself today. I had to just check in and see what needs to be redirected. So, of course, astrology as well. I don't come on here and talk to y'all about this because these are things that I don't apply to my own life. I come on here and I tell y'all these things because I have done this and it's been extremely transformative in my own life. And when I'm consistent in doing it, like every single day, there's nothing but results, nothing but results, nothing but results. Okay, so remember that intention is key, and always focus on the root of your intentions. If you need to assess and redirect, fine, do that, but stay the course as it relates to your intentions, okay? Keep your intentions at the forefront of your mind. Speak affirmation over yourself. Write shit down when you need to. Cleanse when you need to. Assess when you need to. Affirm when you need to. Okay? And don't be afraid to be extraordinary. Don't be afraid to want more than the average. Don't be afraid to demand a standard that's higher than regular or the average for yourself. Okay? I feel like I'm preaching to y'all. Danielle said, preach up. I do feel like I'm preaching, but that's just, Spirit just hit me with those messages today. And I felt like I had to come on here and share that because I don't know what's going on, but we got to get it together. Y'all, I got astrology dice and I love them, love them, love them, love them, love them, love them, love them. I can't sing, but that's not the point. Okay. The point is, get into this. Get into this magic. Get into this magic. Okay. I'm going to do a roll for us. I'ma do a roll for us, roll for us, roll for us. This might just be for Danny because she and him. I just want to say thank you, Danny, for supporting me as someone who does what I do. It means a lot to me. And I just appreciate you, and anything that you may learn from me or feel that you can gain from our relationship or association, honey, you just let me know, okay? And we'll see what we can come up with. All right, so we got the moon in Cancer in the 6. Is this a 6 or a 9? I think this is a 6, y'all. Yeah, this is a 6. Okay. So moon in Cancer in the 6th house. So this is very much telling me that a lot of subconscious things that you have going on are stirring up your physical health. And you need to deal with those things. Guess what a great way to deal with those things is? Write it down so you can pull them to the front of your mind instead of the back. Isn't that funny how that just came up? Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, isn't that funny how that just came up? The moon in Cancer in the 6th house. You need to deal with your subconscious emotions and your security as it relates to the home front, because it's having a direct effect on your health physically. I love that. Okay, so y'all, I'm definitely probably going to use these in almost all of my readings now, in addition to the cards and stuff that I use, just because it's so, like, astrological associations, just once you know, I mean, it's kind of confusing when you don't know astrology, but once you know, it just is like Pluto in Scorpio in the 12th house, transformation. Like, it just puts everything like together that you need. So yeah, I think I'm going to be incorporating these. I've been wanting to get some of these for a long time. I don't know why I was so hesitant about it, but the other day I was just like, I'm going to get them. And I did. So that's that. I'm going to do a little divination. I said I was going to do pleasure, pressure, pain for y'all. So I'm going to do that. And then I will end this on a meditation. Stay hip because, whoo. We're gonna have fun. Where is my behind closed doors deck? Where are you? Oh, it's in here. Okay. I was about to panic. I be panicking when I can't find decks. If I can't find one card in the deck, I don't know why I'm like this, because I have so many cards, but yeah, I'm pretty attached to all of my decks. Excuse me. I'm surprised that I've given away so many over the past year. I've given away like 3 or 4 decks. But I also got 2 as a gift, so that was cute. Like Beyonce, like Trina, like a big booted black diva. That's what I'm getting from these cards that I'm pulling out. That's what it's giving me. It's giving very much like Beyonce, like Trina. Okay. So, oh, let me roll the dice too. Why not? Oh man, I don't even know at this point. Probably. Okay, so probably like 25 decks, 20, 21, something like that. It's like 17 to 21 decks that I have. It's a lot. I got a problem. I'm about to make my own deck though. I already have my Oracle deck. I'm about to have a tarot deck made, and then I'm gonna make like kind of like my own version of the Starseed Oracle. And I think once I have my 3 decks, I think I'll just chill out on buying decks unless I find one that I really love, like this one, the Afro Goddess Tarot, or like the Joe Off Duty decks that I like. I have an affinity for like black goddess, like very sexual, feminine, not even sexual, just very feminine, beautiful imagery. Like I just, and but black, it needs to be black. I just like decks like that. All right, but nonetheless, let's get into this pleasure, pressure, pain situation. Okay, so pleasurably speaking, I feel as though we are feeling rested. Okay, you finally had some time to recover mentally and just hang in the balance and like kind of enjoy embracing new ideas and, you know, becoming free from the self-deception that was leading the way, you know, and just it's new. Everything is feeling new, and you feel like exploring. You feel like being curious, and it feels good. It feels good. Yeah. Okay, so Danny, I don't know if you're a fan of the toe system or a fan of the Rider-Waite system. If you like the Rider-Waite system, you should look up what is it called? I want to say it's called the Ghetto Tarot, or the no, not the Ghetto Tarot. That one has African imagery. That one is pretty too. That's a good. I don't even have that deck though. But oh shoot, what is it called? I don't know. I think it's called like the African American Tarot, or the I can't think of the name, but just Google something similar to that and it should come up for you. But it's literally like a black version of the Rider-Waite tarot deck. I don't like that deck. I gave mine away because I'm not a fan of the Rider-Waite system. But if you are and you want black imagery, that's a good deck to start with, because the imagery is the same and you can make the same associations and things like that. But I have several other black decks, so if you're curious, girl, just let me know. You do. So that one will be good. I'm gonna figure out the name and I'm gonna send it to you. I cannot think of it right now for some reason. It's really simple though. It's the Melanated Tarot. I think that's what it's called, the Melanated Tarot. Look that up. I think that's it. Okay, so that's the pleasure. When it comes to pressure, I feel like you have a lot to do and a long way to go to see the form that you're looking for, like the progress that you're looking for. And you know that your road is open, but you kind of sometimes feel like things are working against you and you're not getting the flowers that you deserve, okay? And so that's putting you under pressure. When it comes to the pain situation, again, you feel like you're not getting what you deserve and you are mad about it. Like, you kind of want to throw a fit. You feel like you are more than ordinary and you want extraordinary shit, okay? So you're being a little bit of a diva. That's causing some of the pain, but at the same time, the reason why it's painful is because you're not trusting your intuition. I think it might be the African American tarot. It might be. I don't know. I have to look. I wish I still had it so I could show you, but I definitely gave it to my esthetician because she started doing readings, and I had it for like years, and I was just not using it at all. Like, I don't even like shuffling the cards. But yeah, so you're not trusting your intuition, and as a function of that, you're not receiving the messages that you're looking to get. You're not receiving the communications and the connections that you're looking to have, and that's putting you in a position of pain. But guess what, baby? The messages are coming, okay? We got Mercury in Leo in the 5th house. I'm sorry, not Mercury. Mars in Leo in the 5th house. Mars is in Leo right now. Mars in Leo is all about enhancing your confidence, taking action, being creative and assertive, letting your sunlight shine. Okay? And when it comes to the 5th house, the 5th house is self-expression, baby. It's creativity. So there you go. That just puts you right back in that same boat. I'm going to go ahead and do a starseed. And then let me pull up the meditation. I'm going to do the meditation to end this. The Great Severing, that popped out really quickly. Come on, get right on a fantastic voyage. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance. We can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for 2 reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyways. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children, spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially in yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? Questions to ponder. I feel like that definitely brought the message that I just gave in terms of pleasure, pressure, and pain full circle. I almost want to just end on that and not do this meditation that I was going to do, but Spirit's saying do a meditation, Shawnee. Do a meditation. So we gonna do a meditation. I was gonna do this guilt meditation, but I feel like this Mars message that we just got pretty much reminded us to see the innocence in ourselves and free ourselves of that guilt, of the shame, of the burden, unlock that key from us, that keeps us stuck. So let's find a waning moon meditation. My friend gave me this book. and I love it. She said she got it from Five and Below. All right. So we're in the waning moon. Of course, the waning moon is time for release, banishment, and reduction as the moon is getting smaller. Let's see. Yeah, these are really short. I like it. Okay, this is the one I want. General releasing. Okay, so get comfortable. Take a few deep breaths. And just relax. And just start by breathing in to the count of 4 through your nose. And out to the count of 4 through your mouth. And in to the count of 4 through your nose. Out to the count of 4 through your mouth. And just affirm, I am divinely guided. I am highly favored. I am heavily protected. I am divinely guided. I am highly favored. I am heavily protected. I am divinely guided. I am highly favored. I am heavily protected. And just let your jaws relax and your shoulders relax. Let your neck roll or be heavy. Relax your arms and your legs. And notice any tension in your back. And as you breathe in that tension. As you let it go, just allow the tension to release. And just recite out loud to yourself. As the moon above me wanes, I release these things in my life. I release guilt. I release shame. I release fear. I release complacency. I release comfort. I release abandonment. I release resistance. I release envy. I release failure. And just add in anything else that you may want to release. As the moon above me wanes, I release these things in my life. I want these things to no longer be a part of who I am or what I aspire to be. As of this moment, I choose to make this change in my life. As you, my higher power, are my observer, I give you permission to support me in this endeavor. I call upon my most benevolent ancestors, my most angelic spirit guides, the highest version of myself and the Divine Mother Goddess to give me the courage to continue forward. If I am not a success immediately, I know I do not always have all the answers I need. So I also release the want or desire to have control and have the solutions. I allow the universe to give me guidance and resolve. I am receptive to the guidance, the resolve, the healing, and the opportunity it may bring. As the moon above me wanes, I release these things in my life. I want these things to no longer be a part of who I am or what I aspire to be. As of this moment, I choose to make this change in my life. I allow the universe to give me guidance and resolve. Let's take a few more deep breaths. And just affirm, I am heavily protected. I am divinely guided. I am highly favored. I am heavily protected. I am divinely guided. I am highly favored. Ashe, ashe, ashe. You can say amen. That makes you more comfortable. I will leave you with that. I hope that this live was helpful. Thank you, Danny, for being here with me. You guys who are going to watch this back later, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what part was most helpful for you. Like the video. Let me know you were here. And I will see you, beautiful people, on Friday for our Love, Sex, Pain, and Venus report. Make sure that you move over to 11moons11.com/plans-pricing to renew your subscription. Okay. It's okay if you guys don't do it necessarily by the 1st, simply because I'm probably not going to go live until next Monday after this Friday anyway, but make sure to do it by Monday. You're so welcome. Thank you again for being here. Make sure to do it by Monday. That way you have all your stuff and you have access. Because I don't want y'all messaging me saying y'all don't have access to stuff. I'm going to keep the group chat and Instagram. I'm still going to send stuff through there. But pretty much everything is going to be on the website. Even the videos will be on the website. Okay? If you're in tier 2 or 3 where you get the event discounts, those discounts will already be included. So all you have to do is go and register for the event. You don't have to put in a promo code or any of that. Okay? And the discount will already be there for you to check out and be done. Same thing if I add any other discounts for events or merchandise or whatever. Also, remember, y'all are on y'all's 2nd month, so if you resubscribe for July, you do get a gift from me for your 3-month subscription. So make sure to take advantage of that, and if you plan on doing that, I will need your address so I can ship the things. Okay? I hope y'all have a good evening, and again, I will catch y'all on Friday.